Yo, what's up? What's up? What is up, everybody? How is everyone doing? Okay, I see I got 15 people over here in the chat. Make sure you guys are over chatting so I can know that you guys are here. I see y'all watching, but I want to see that y'all interacting. Okay, hop on over there. You can leave a little emoji, a little hey. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big. And dip on out. Ain't gotta be too much. Just a little. You know. Hey, hey there, Carla. Thank you guys for coming on over. I know yesterday, right? Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? I think it was. I can't even remember when I went to Wendy's. But yeah, so I know I did a car chat the other day, and it really was nothing but antics. I really didn't really discuss my thoughts for real regarding the Fallon situation and her dropping this video and how she's going to be doing an interview on next Thursday. So I decided to come to you guys for a live quick chat. I feel like it's been a minute since I went live. I definitely be pre-recording my videos and stuff and just dropping them off for you guys, but I have not been live in some time. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into some things. But while you guys are in here, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button as you are here. I highly, highly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, so much, so much. But let's go ahead and get into some things. Actually, before I get into Miss Falynn Guobadia and Simon Guobadia and all of the mess that they got going on a weekly basis, I want to get into Miss Kenya real quick. Okay, so I have been watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I am enjoying it. I must say it is pretty good. Now, my review is also up from last night's Wednesday night's episode. So just make sure that you guys hop on over there and check out as well. So there was an issue, I believe, on last season where Garcelle was supposed to donate to Kyle's organization. She called her out at the reunion about her not donating. And then this season we saw where the two ladies had a sit down and they talked about the fact that I guess Garcelle did not donate. Garcelle did not like how Kyle put that out there and how it made her look, especially her being a Black woman. So that was a conversation, right, between the two ladies. They kind of worked through it and they're, getting a bit better with the friendship. But Miss Kenya thought that she would go ahead and offer her 2 cents on this situation. She says, I don't think Kyle Richards calling Garcelle out about not paying her donation has anything to do with color. It's not a black or white issue. It's a green issue. Let's not pull the race card every episode. They weren't cool at the time. Glad they talked it out. Kenya, that's your outside looking in perspective, girl. You're not going to tell this lady how she feeling on a cast full of nothing but white women. So I just disagree with that. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about that. But I just disagree with Kenya opening up her mouth about this. And it ain't even got nothing to do with you. Stay over there in your lane, okay? On ATL lane, stay over there, ma'am. Over here offering your 2 cents. I'm not sure if Kyle was one of the ladies that got the chance to be a part of this all-star cast. So maybe she and Kenya got the chance to really get to know each other better, maybe, and she's probably coming to her defense on that. But I feel like if Kenya was in that situation, she definitely would have played it up the same way Garcelle did, called every single one of them out, pulled the race card as many times as she could have while she over here talking about this lady. So I just felt like, Kenya, you could have kept that to yourself, man. We did not need you to really add your 2 cents. Bab says, I didn't care if it was race related or not, but Kenya didn't need to insert herself. That's what I'm saying. But the real reason why she did that, right? I'm going to say the real reason she did that so that she could go ahead and call out Portia and Nene. Let's just get to it, okay? That's why she wanted to pull the race car out of it, because she was going to bring these other women into the situation, in my thoughts, okay? Let's go. Yes, she was so she was a part of the all-star cast. Hey, Danielle. Hey, I was thinking that too. They bonded on the trip, so Kenya felt the need to step in. Exactly, and it didn't have anything to do with her. But I feel like, once again, she really did that so that she can go at Miss Ma'am, okay? Miss Ma'ams, Nene and Portia, saying, fun fact, Nene never paid her 20K donation, and Portia never paid her 5K to the Black Man Lab. Both promised to pay on camera, but neither of them actually paid. See, that's the real reason that Miss Kenya wanted to go ahead and call y'all out. And I'm like, Kenya, first of all, this episode happened how many episodes ago? Maybe a week or two ago. And now you want to chime in on it? Okay then, girl. And then you want to have Miss Thing back while you do it. So it makes me think about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Aren't they supposed to be gearing up to do filming soon? So are you trying to use this as another reason to kind of like have some type of issue with Portia? So it definitely got me raising my eyebrows at Miss Kenya regarding this particular situation. I didn't like that. Like, ain't got nothing to do with you. You just trying to be a part of a moment or something and come at the other ladies. Let's see what y'all saying. She also can't tell Garcelle how to feel when it did. And that's what I'm saying, Keisha. You can't speak on that. She's on a cast with nothing but white women. And you know, none but these ladies. So I know for me, I would question their motives a lot, and it may not be healthy. But being the only black person on the cast, yeah, I would be questioning their motives a lot. And then not only are they just white women, because I feel like, you know, it's levels to different type of people, right? I feel like they rich white women. So yeah, not saying that Garcelle ain't rich or anything, but I still feel like the standards are completely different for the two. So I would definitely be up here like side-eyeing them like, yeah, girl, would you have done that to a white lady? Would you have done that to a white woman on the cast? When Garcelle asked Kyle that question. So yeah, she can't, in my opinion, because she would feel a way if Garcelle started speaking on Portia and Kenya being too nosy and worrying about what happened with Bolo and this and that. Kenya would not have liked that at all. And how I know Kenya would not have liked that is because when Tamika Mallory, I think that's her name, came to the defense of Portia regarding BLM and protesting and stuff, Kenya felt the need to chime back in and snap off on Tamika too. So I know she would have did that had it been the other way around. Garcelle speaking on her situation on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So it's like, girl, just shut. The full interview is not out. If you're speaking on the full interview as far as Fallon, that is not out yet. And I haven't even gotten to that. I'm still talking about Kenya, but it's not out. It's supposed to be out on next Thursday, but they haven't given us an actual time. So that's why I'm like, okay, but what time? What time y'all gonna drop it? Now, when was the last time Nene spoke about Kenya? And that's what I was wondering. I'm like, is it a poof surprise, Nene coming back to the show, that you felt the need to talk about this lady? To bring her up into discussion? Yikes. She just wanted to talk about Nene and Kenya. You mean Portia? Okay, I see. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I be the same as Garcelle because it's different being around a group of white women versus some sisters. Yeah, I mean, it's a very awkward feeling. And white people think that you're just supposed to get it and it's okay. They think they're not a threat, but it's always an awkward feeling. Like I was working on a team where I was the only black person on that team. It was two other white women on the team, but primarily it was like 14 of us. All the rest of them was white dudes. So it's just like, it's always awkward just being in those spaces, even though, you know, individually they all were cool. But what used to kill me was when they try to act like they're relatable. Like, oh, I know you're from Montgomery. You're from the Gump. And it's like, okay, what you know about the Gump? I ain't never heard no white person say nothing about no Gump, but okay then. You know, it just be so funny trying to see them trying to relate to you. And I guess that's their way of making you feel comfortable, and it doesn't at all. But okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, since we're talking about Miss Fallon, yes, the video has dropped. I'm sorry, not the video, but the trailer has dropped. She's going to be doing it with Up and Adam, I believe, on his YouTube channel, and it's going to be next week. And I'm really looking forward to hearing what Miss Fallon has to say about all of this. I definitely saw some tears being dropped. She's really hurt by this situation. So I cannot wait to hear what's going to happen. But I said this before, I feel like it's a Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lane situation where every week, every other week, they're going to be coming to us with some new information. And it's a mess. So when this trailer dropped, everybody was going crazy. I know I was. Well, so was Simon. Because Simon had to let y'all know something, okay? Simon said, to face a cheating wife, let's start with why I filed for divorce. Let's start with who she cheated with and currently pregnant for. She didn't look pregnant to me. She didn't look, don't mean she not. She didn't look pregnant to me. And if she's pregnant based on when y'all filed for a divorce, then she will look further along than what she is, or am I wrong? Okay? That didn't really add up unless she recently just got pregnant by this person. And if that's the case, you over there doing what you do over there with Miss Portia anyway. So Okay, now it will look a little shaky. Now you over here trying to play this victim role. You over here on TV and you crying and stuff about your marriage falling apart or whatever. But the whole time you got somebody else, baby in your stomach. That is a little weird on both sides. Simon, it don't make you look no better. And Fallon, we over here looking at you side eye. But don't know. I will say when she went to have this sit down, she did not look pregnant to me. But we shall see. We're gonna find out. So moving on, he says, and living in a home I paid for post divorce. And then the documents order her to be out the house. The documents ordered her to be out the house. What night? The day, that Friday before Memorial Day. That she was ordered to move the hell and have her stuff out. So is this another house? Is this another house? Is this the house that you paid for that she got money off of too, but you ended up selling it? I'm so confused. How many houses do you have, Simon? How many houses do you have? Okay, he said his Instagram handle, he put out the dude's Instagram handle. Child, I don't know. Thank you so much, creator sis. Sorry, I always mess that up. Love your content, big. This is for Wendy's girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. So yeah, I feel like Simon's full of shit too. I think that how you gonna sit up there and say, let's start with, you know, when I first filed for a divorce, like let's start with that. And I'm like, if we're gonna start with when you filed for a divorce, gotcha. Let's also start with when you retracted the divorce. So that's what I also want to start with. When you took it off the table and then you turned back around and put it back on the table. So I want to talk about all of it. I don't want to just talk about a piece of it, because whether she was cheating or not, you retracting it lets me know that you were okay with, you were trying to work things out with your wife, period. And even after you filed, y'all still were trying to work it out on the based on the interview that she did with Candy, and she did another one, I believe, with the Jasmine brand, and that happened around March and April, or up in that time. So I'm like, I just still feel like Simon is full of shit. So let me see what Keisha's saying. Get away from me with this in my face. Okay, go away from me with this. This situation is just all over the place. It really is. It really is all over the place. And Portia, a great one. I don't know how she does it. When I saw the pictures of her hanging out with Simon, I mean, that's her fiance, you know. You've only known this man for a month or two, and y'all already got y'all kids and stuff all around each other. And I'm just like, who does his kids understand you to be when he just got out of a marriage with a whole another woman? They probably was calling possibly mom. They could have been calling her Miss Fallon. I don't know what they was calling her, but who do they think you are now? I just won't want that many people in and out of my kid's life like that. That's just me. Okay. And I do think at some point Simon's probably going to get bored and he's going to move on, because that seemed to be repetitious in his marriages and stuff. Okay, it's like he fall in love quick, but he fall out of love just as quick. So, okay, then Simon. So once Simon put this post up, Fallon took to her social media to speak on how he's a narcissist, saying at the same time, people with narcissistic personality disorders, have trouble handling anything they perceive as criticism. And then she goes on with a long list. So she's basically calling him a narcissist. I just want to hear more about this interview, because I'm like, when did he become a narcissist? Has he always been that in the relationship? Or did you start to only notice that post the divorce or going through the divorce? So because they're not divorced yet, but during this process, I want to know, and they probably won't even ask this question, but I want to know, when did she start to identify and see these things in Simon? But I want to go back to the Jalen guy. Let me go back to him real quick, because the neighborhood talk showcased how this guy was promoting the fact that he was on a trip with Fallon and Simon. And we see that he tagged them, but when all of this controversy and everything went down, he went ahead and removed their names out of it. Now, that's a very sketchy. It could be that he just wanted to have nothing to do with what was going on. I can't say that he removed it because he actually did cheat with her. I don't know. Some part of me thinks that he did not cheat with her. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm not putting anything on anybody, but I'm just being honest with my thoughts. He gives me that Fallon's not his team. He makes me think that Fallon, like looking at his Instagram, I don't even think Fallon is his team. But I don't know this man to know what his team is for real. Okay, so yikes, honey. I don't know. It's going to be developing. More information is going to come out about this. I'm sure in the coming weeks. But I wanted to move on to something else, y'all. And I saw this and I'm like, why? So let's get on Chris Bassett. Chris Bassett is the husband to Candiace Dillard Bassett over there at Real Housewives of Potomac. And since Fallon is now doing this interview with Up and Adam, I believe Candiace also did an interview with Up and Adam sometime last year or whatnot. And I guess from that interview, Chris has had issues with Up and Adam. So he took to social media to say this. And I was like, what the fuck? He said, I would love to hear Fallon's story, but Up and Adam. That manipulative, fraudulent FUCK. Watch your back, Fallon. Hashtag frog. Hashtag asshat. What is that? Hashtag you give bloggers a bad name. I'm like, what Adam do to you? Now, I'm just now getting put on to Adam, okay? Adam seems like he got some great content over there. He seems like him be with the BS like some people out here. So I'm confused on what Adam done did to you. Honey, maybe he didn't like the interview or something that he did with Candiace. I'm wondering. I'm still trying to figure this out. But I did see a tweet where somebody said, I would love to hear Fallon's story. I'm sorry, not this one. It was another one. Okay, I don't have it up here. But basically, they asked him like, yo, are you drunk or something like that? And he's like, no, I'm not. Let me see if I can pull it up. Is this the right one? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I still have it where I can show you guys what he said to this person. Is this one it? I think this is it. They said, are you hacked again? That's what they asked him. He said, never hacked. All opinions and tweets are my own every time. So I don't know why. I don't know what be going over there going on in the household of Candiace and Candiace and Chris. But he was ready to give some action to Adam, but I didn't see Adam respond to him at all. And I don't fault Adam because I feel like as his channel is continuing to grow, I feel like this Fallon interview is going to be extremely helpful for him. So I wouldn't really say too much to Chris either. But the people I rock with, if y'all want to eat them up, you know. So I don't even know this guy, Adam. Like I said, I'm just now getting familiar with his channel, but he actually seemed like he may be a sweet person. You know, like a really nice person by IDK, because I don't know this man like that. Obviously, Chris got a better relationship than I do, honey, and he over here airing him out. And I'm like, why you gotta air this man out before I get a chance to see how I really feel about him? How you gonna sit up here and air this man out like that? Just a messy. And why is you making another situation more messy? This ain't got nothing to do with you. If you're gonna watch Fallon interview, then watch it. Why are you trying to get in on the mess like that? Calling this man out, talking about some FUCK him. You had all time to say FUCK this man until this situation happened with Fallon, and then now you want to say FUCK him because you know people gonna be talking about your tweets, and you already know that Real Housewives of Potomac is on its way. Do this man like that, disrespectful and rude. Let me see what y'all saying over here in these comments, honey. Simon's acting real ladylike. Well, all this messy back and forth, honey. I can't wait for the real timeline of this relationship to come out because ain't no way. America is waiting. America is waiting for the real timeline to drop. And it would be so wonderful if we got some of that information on next week's episode. And I honestly, I feel like Portia, girl, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say, do you hear me? I'm like, girl, I'm gonna let this girl go over there and, you know, run up. I'm not saying nothing. I said enough when I dropped the bomb the first time. That's not my wife. That's his wife. He gonna have to deal with it, handle it. Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing. Okay, especially after this interview, because I don't know what Miss Allen is going to say. But if I was Portia, girl, just be quiet, honey. Just hush your mouth, girl. I'm really over this whole situation because why every month is there some new information coming out? It's all starting to seem fake, right, Ty? And I keep saying it. Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Not saying that he didn't shoot her, not saying that didn't happen at all. I'm just saying that every month, it was like, or every week, every other week, we just kept getting more and more information. And it sounds sad, but I feel like this is going to drag out until the season starts. Because when the Tory Lane situation happened, that was back in what, July? They dragged that out all the way up to the top of this year. So that's why I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. On top of that, Portia got a book she trying to sell, honey. So we might as well get comfortable. Okay. She called him a narcissist, but didn't deny being pregnant or cheating. I wonder if she didn't because she's going to address it on the next in that interview. I wonder. Creator says, I feel she knew a while ago that they had been messing around. Yeah, because I feel like that too, especially when I saw the photos of Shamia and him on a trip. I guess it was like a couple's trip back in January. And that's when a lot of people are rumoring that that's when he and Portia started messing around or sooner. Somebody said something that was real interesting to me the other day. They said, what if Fallon and Simon and Portia were all, oh, you saying it right here, lovely true. This is literally what somebody said to me. This Simon, Fallon, and Portia entanglement is so Maury. Okay, so I misread it. But what they were saying was like an entanglement. Like, what if Fallon brought Portia into their situation on like a threesome type situation, and he ended up leaving her and getting with Portia? So I was like, I don't know why this whole time I didn't even think about nothing like that for real. But the way Candy be coming at Miss Portia about how she always be trying to have something with somebody else's husband, it seems like it's not too far fetched. Okay, as far as the threesome, and he decided to leave with Portia, and maybe that's why she's so hurt because she was not expecting it. I'm telling y'all gotta calm down on the threesomes, okay? Because the girl will turn around and take your man. Okay, be a little careful. I mean, they'll take them with or without the threesome, to be honest. Okay, but I'm sure it hurts a little different when you create a threesome for your man and you bring somebody in and that person comes in and take your man with them. Yikes. Hot mess. Let's see. Adam is fair and balanced. He gives me that vibe. That he is a fair and balanced person. So just because you didn't like what they had to say, that's your fault. You ain't got to go out here and be trying to down talk this man and his brand because you feeling away. And if that's the case, he should have just did his own interview or whatever with his wife. I think Up and Adam did an interview with Monique and not Candiace. I think he did both. One with Monique and one with Candiace for sure. He definitely did one with Candiace, but I think he did one with both. But I also think that it could have been a situation. I don't know the full facts, waiting to get all of those. But you know how last year it was so much battle between picking a side. And maybe they didn't like the fact that he was giving her a platform and being so understanding to anything that she had to say, that they wanted him to be more so on the side of Candiace. So I mean, it could have been that. I'm still waiting. When I find out, y'all will know too. But that kind of like shocked me. Like, why he coming at this man? Okay, Meg. Then let somebody know. Okay. Adam was on a panel bashing Candiace. I think they went wrong from there. Now, see, sometimes, and see, this is where it makes me think on a panel situation, it's like guilty by association sometimes. Because you could be on a panel with somebody that's talking down and bad about someone else, but you're not necessarily saying nothing at all. So that's what I'm wondering now that I see your statement. Was he truly speaking down on Candiace, or was he just not defending her when everybody else was talking down on her? And let Brianna tell it, from growing up hip hop, he should have just left the room. He should have just left the room if they're going to be sitting up there talking bad about somebody. We might not like a channel, but we never know how they do business. He might be right. This is very true. You never know people for sure. That's true. The Bassets probably thought they had control over the final interview edit and didn't. That's one of the reasons why I think Fallon is talking to Adam in the first place. Okay. I was wondering the same thing. Creator says, like, why are you all the way over here? Is it because you know your show coming back? See, because at this point now, I'm going to expect to see antics from y'all for the next few weeks too. not just Miss Fallon and Miss Simon and Miss Portia. I'm gonna expect to see things with y'all. We done had Gizelle and Robyn go on the Breakfast Club. They talking about their podcast. We had somebody over here DMing Miss Candiace's husband about a comment she put under a photo. Now here it is. We got Chris turning around talking about some FUCK Adam. So at this point, it just makes me think that y'all are trying to, you know, capture some attention as we go into Real Housewives of Potomac. Right. Why can't everybody just stay in their cities? Right. Chris came all the way from Potomac to go over to Atlanta. Meanwhile, Kenya done left Atlanta to go over there to Beverly Hills. Didn't you just go on a trip out country? Didn't you just go on a trip out the country? Kenya, if you don't want to be in Atlanta, then just say that. Damn, girl, she just all over the place. Creator says Adam is pretty fair. Okay, DC says I just searched up and Adam did an interview with Monique and not Candiace, and I think Adam was on panels that were not favorable to Candiace. Gotcha. Thank you. Right, Jamie, those children are probably so confused. Portia needs to run, LOL, but she seems like she's down for the FS. Yeah, she's gonna rock it out. She's gonna ride the wave. You know, she seems happy. She done flew her mama, her daughter, her sister out to go and celebrate him. She done got him a watch and stuff. She's mixing and mingling with the children. Portia ain't going nowhere no time soon. I feel like Simon is giving her more in this short amount of time than what Dennis is giving her over the range of like what, a year, 2 years or whatever. So I think she's gonna go where she's wanted, even if it is by somebody else's. Girl, exactly, Jamie. The best thing for Portia can do from here is shut up. That's what just be quiet, girl. Let these people run amok and do what they're gonna do. You know, Portia is really good at doing some ish, and when everything blows up, she goes into the shadows. Okay, DC Meg is saying that he interviewed Candiace before Monique. And if that is the case, because I could have sworn he did an interview with Candiace, maybe that's why Chris is mad, because he went back and did an interview with Monique, and probably they didn't want nobody doing no interview with her. Maybe they didn't want to they didn't want her to have a platform to speak her piece. I'm gonna look this up though on his page real quick. Yeah, he did do an interview with Candiace. It's on his page. He did an interview with her. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. See what else you guys talking about. We are going to be talking about this for a year because it's playing out now. Then we're going to get more information once the show airs. We won't stop talking about this till April or May of 2022. I agree. I agree. That's true. Oh, what if Shamia was brought in to distract Fallon while Portia was ducking off into Switzerland? Girl, help me. Shamia, oh girl, Portia in the bed sick from the food. Let's go hang out instead and do a girls a day. Now she did confirm and say that Shamia was the matchmaker, honey. I find it so interesting because Shamia did not go to that house with them. She took her home girl Tanya, overtaking you with her. How y'all hook that up? How y'all set that up? That's some shady shit. Especially if Shamia did it, because y'all know she was over there hopping on Marlo about what Marlo had to say about her husband. Girl, y'all some girl, y'all some honey. I only have a good month worth of attention to give. Chris and Candiace are perfect for one another, as we have seen last season of Housewives of Potomac. Yeah, that's why I felt bad for Ples. Oh, girl, I'm not going to bring that up over here. Yikes. All I have for that is good luck. We're going to go ahead and scroll. I think people forget how public works. Everyone is going to have an opinion, the goods, the bads, and the acting, the fools. Where is Chris's job and children? I wondered the same thing. We're gonna see them arguing, but are we gonna see anything regarding the relationships with his kids? I wonder. I wonder also if that may have a contributing factor to Candiace like not really wanting kids as well. So I wonder about that too. Exactly. She really is at Mikey. Oh, okay. Undefeated. She announced on her channel that, oh, child, let me move back. Y'all know y'all come. Y'all trifling. Y'all up here discussing these people panel in the chat. Y'all trifling for that. I would be really surprised to see Portia and Simon actually make it to the altar. That would be very interesting. They just need to be quiet and put it on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah, I agree. But I mean, I ain't really talking about that, y'all. That was really it. Just bringing y'all the latest update. You know, yesterday I pretty much did a lot of keep it real. I ain't really do like an actual review of the situation with Fallon, but I am looking forward to the interview so that I can discuss the interview. Where is your child? Where is it? You mean where is your scooter? Where is your scooter, honey? But thank you. Yeah, thank you, girl. That's all I can wish them over there on their channel, girl. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know, I just stay over here in my little area and mind the business that pays me, honey. Cause them YouTube beefs ain't no mother joke. You hear me? So I let these people do what they do with their brand, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do with mine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Okay, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Okay, be sure to share my videos. All right, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.